Hello again. If you have encountered problems with PandoraForge, here is the video that can resolve this. Relax and let's continue. First, to prevent the game from supporting too many animations, we will use OAR for this case. When entering the game, press Shift+O and go to Settings. Then adjust what is marked in red, increase the animation limit to the maximum, and keep Havoc at 40 million. More than that will depend on your PC and its specifications. The box below is important. Then, I recommend having Engine Fixes installed. This consists of two parts. One is installed as a mod, and the second is decompressed and placed in the game folder. I use Engine Fixes, but you could also use Animation Limit Crash Fix. However, in my case, it generated more crashes when using it in my normal playthrough with Nemesis and Pandora. To maximize performance, I will upload a configuration for Engine Fixes that I use in my playthroughs. Unlike others on Nexus, this one has a higher warning limit and a very high maximum number of plugins. It works for me. There are many on Nexus. I recommend using them if you want. They are very good. They are installed just like a mod and placed after Engine Fixes to overwrite that document. Remember guys, this whole process is designed for the use of MO2 as an organizer. I am currently working on a process for Vortex, but with my available memory, it will take some time to do it. But I will do it no matter what. Well, after this brief explanation, I will make a video just to optimize Skyrim with many mods. Let's continue with PandoraForge. Imagine the case where you run the first button. FNIS opens and you finish running it. But the second Pandora button in the program does not advance. This is the first indication that a mod patch is required. First, close the program, then open it again. This will relocate Pandora Plus to its respective folder, and you can continue. Now you need to press the MCO, DXP, and Mods Patch button. This button takes the longest, but only needs to be pressed once. It will search for different files that usually cause animation problems. It will find out where they are and write the path in the program's memory, which is literally a text file for managing it later. It will not delete anything, just indicate the name of the mod causing the problem. When finished, a window will appear indicating that everything was done correctly. Accept, and it will restart automatically. Now it will show more names in the box on the side. These are names of mods that have a file causing problems. It is important to only mark the mods you are using in your current playthrough, and those with mod names you recognize. For other mods that you know are not a problem, or that you do not want to see or mark, there is the option of the List Not Disturbed Mods button. These will include the names of all the mods. Just select the mod you do not want to appear, and know it is not in conflict or has strange signs. The first time you open it, mark a mod multiple times to make it flow better. After that, mark the screen button. Another box will appear. Accept, and it will restart without the troublesome mod. Now make sure to mark the mods that matter to you, and we will be ready to proceed with everything. Okay, after all that, and let's imagine it happens again. That is, you have all the previous steps, mods marked and patched, but when you close FNIS, it still doesn't advance to Pandora in the program. This could be because you still have something activated with these names. The program ignores them because we trust that in the first video, you will deactivate them. Check it. But if they are deactivated and it still doesn't advance, I added the Force button. This button disables the second and third steps if necessary. Remember to use it only in this particular case. Very well. Since I like to listen to you and each modded game is a different world, I added a folder that includes logs I can read and will determine what error occurs for each user who has problems. This is found inside the mod in the folder called Reports. Inside, there are 6 files, 5 TXT and 1 NAI. The NE indicates movement directions. It is different for each user and shows how the program works. Then some instructions. the mods you do not want to use, the option marked to patch, and finally the path of the mods to be patched. The different TX files add the paths of the mods to be patched, names of mods that are exceptions. Finally, there is the TX terminal report, which consists of the last steps and terminal messages in a readable file. It shows what the program does and is very useful for finding problems. It resets every time the program is opened. Remember guys, if after all this you still have a problem with animations, it is because we've found a mod that I do not know yet, and it would help me a lot if you send me these text files so I can read them and find a solution. I thank you in advance. Thank you all for getting this far, and many thanks to the Co-FI folks who have supported me to continue with my work. I've had some good coffee. Also, to the new folks on Patreon, I'm very grateful for your trust. I will reward you by continuing with the mods, animations, ports, translations, 3D printable models of your Skyrim characters in different poses, mods that allow NPCs in the world to be aware of which mission they are on, or that there is a connection between the stories of several mods. I will also publish how I spend the money you give me to create open source robots, equipment, and programs that help in Skyrim, functional open source power armors like those in Fallout, programs that record movements and convert them into the game's animation format. Furthermore, in the future, I will create my own animation packages for multiple engines for free, and other great ideas. Thank you very much.